What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 187 of Two Amazon Sellers and a Microphone, brought to you by Solozo and NetRush. Today, we're talking about increasing conversions, giving your customers a better experience on your detail page, just all the things to make improvements, basically. I mean, conversions are huge. Obviously, there's lots of things you can do to improve conversions, and we have the man to talk to right now. We've got Sultan Chima he's coming to us from Pakistan. It's 1 a.m. there. So thank you so much for staying up late to talk with us.
Thank you
We're glad
guys.
to have
Thank you
you.
guys for having me. Yes, thank you guys for having me. So this is our first podcast, and the day my team member told me that Salozo has approached us with this invitation, I was like pretty excited about it. And
Yeah, well,
thank you guys again for having me.
absolutely. Well, we are very glad to have you, and we're excited to pick your brain a little bit about what you're doing. I know your company is AMZ Sellers. We'll
That's right.
ask a little bit more about that and what you're doing for your clients there. But before we dive in, people listening who may not know of you yet, we'd love to learn a little bit more about your background, how you got into e-commerce to begin with, and how you're helping out other clients. So you got a
Okay.
few minutes here. Tell us your story.
Okay. So it started back in 2022 when I was 18, and I was part of that e-commerce wave, which came in the COVID-19. And I started learning Amazon from the YouTube and other platforms. So basically, I just wanted to start my own business and don't have any idea about the service world I'm right now in. So I was learning the Amazon, BL, and eBay, and found that I was not able to, like, I was not in that state back then to invest money because I didn't have that money at that time. So I started drop shipping on the eBay in UK market and was doing very well at that time, like 4 to 5,000 pounds monthly from drop shipping. That was great for me. That was great. But like after selling, after 45 days, I got an email from eBay that your account has been permanently disabled and you can't sell anymore. And back from then, that I was like doing the PL stuff. I was learning it at the same time. And back then, I just left the eBay, and I actually love the private label model. And I decided to start giving services to Amazon seller who knew it would have been taken me so far. By the end of 2020, I already have done like 14 launches for my clients and managed tons of campaigns. At that time, I was having like 2% in my team, and which were handling like different tasks for me. And I remember I came up with AMZ sellers in late December 2022. And from that day, we are working like day in and day out to be the top performing Amazon agency. Yes, we are actually like expert in Amazon PPC, advertising, external traffic, listing stuff, listing creation, Amazon content, SEO optimization, and launch strategic planning, basically.
That's awesome. That yeah, that's great. So, your typical clients, what marketplaces are they selling in?
So basically, we have like most of the clients are from US and Canada, and basically, and some of them are from UK market, but these are the basic markets which we are currently giving our service for.
Go ahead,
How
Chris.
many how many team members do you have that work at AMZ Sellers?
So basically, when we started, we have like 2 team members, but now we have around 8 to 9 members, including the watchman.
And are they all located in Pakistan?
Yes, they are.
Awesome, awesome. What's that like? So I don't know the right question here, but what's it like? Like, what's your view of Amazon sellers in Pakistan? Like how do you view the sellers over here in the States?
So basically, before COVID-19, there was like lot less people know about Amazon or selling online. But after COVID-19, there was a boom of the e-commerce because everything was shut down and you have to like do something to make money. And Pakistan, you can say it was not in that state. There was like a poverty. There was people below the belt who can't like even have money to have some food in their plates. So basically, in Pakistan, there was no like empowerment from the online e-commerce side, and we don't know as much. We can say that we don't know about the Amazon at that time, and yes, it was a bad situation at that time, and you can say that. But now, Amazon, Pakistan is an improved country by Amazon, and a lot of sellers are now registering for Amazon, different marketplaces around the world right now.
Yeah, it is exciting. It's amazing what e-commerce has made available, the opportunity. I know there. I mean, there's a lot of virtual assistants. There's a lot of account managers. There's people doing all aspects
That
of management out of Pakistan now, and there's a lot of really high quality talent there that's willing to help out,
that's
which is
right. A
great.
lot of freelancers, they are coming from Pakistan now.
Yeah, that's exciting. So you took it and you ran with it. You created your own agency. You're helping brands. Your ideal client, are they coming to you uh, before they actually launch a product? Are you helping in that product launch, getting them all set up, working with suppliers? Or are they coming to you with an existing account, they're already selling, and they're needing help with detail
Okay,
pages,
so
PPC,
yes, yes.
etc.?
So basically, there are these both of these clients. Some are like they are new sellers. They don't know anything about Amazon, and they wanted to come into space. We are also handling launches for them. And on the other hand, there are also those clients who have currently been selling on Amazon, and we are also offer services like managing their accounts, managing their campaigns, and listing stuff. Yes, we have both kind of clients there.
What the typical product launch look like? I like this because it's all different. So when you work with the brand and they want to launch a product, what does the launch process look like?
So basically, first of all, let's say there's a new seller, as there's a new seller and he don't know anything about Amazon. So first of all, we try to understand what his or her end goals are, and after that, we just tell them these are the models on Amazon. We can try this way or that way. We just like plan the strategies for them. For example, a seller. He has a small budget and want to do a single conventional launch, then we will go through that way. But on the other hand, there's a seller, a client who has a big budget and want to build a brand on Amazon. Then we like recommend him to do BBL launches, which are doing multiple products, which is a less riskier way at a single time. Plus, at a single time, yes, that is.
Makes sense. All right. Let's talk about,
Hello,
yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear us?
hello.
We
Yep,
may
we're
have,
here.
yeah, we're here still, Sultan. Can you hear us?
Yes, I think there is a lag.
No worries.
No worries. It can happen. It's a long way to travel for
Live
this, for
podcast.
this data, and it's live, and it's anything can happen. Um,
Yes, I think it may be that reason.
yeah, yeah, that's okay. But it sounds like you can hear us pretty good now.
Yes, yes, no, no, no.
All right,
So
perfect.
basically, it starts from the launch strategic planning to the sourcing stuff, then sourcing to the shipping, and there are other models where we test the product by sourcing that product from within that marketplace. Like if we are going to do launches for US market, then first we try to source product from within that marketplace and do a test launch with like quantity of 40 to 50 units for the single conventional launches to there is a less risk with these type of launches where we test the product first and then order the big chunk of inventory.
And so you're just ordering a small order. Is
Yeah.
this coming from the supplier on Alibaba?
Yes.
Got it. And you're just ordering a small order. Are you creating two different ASINs for like the small order, or is it all one ASIN that you're testing this on?
So basically, it is one ASIN, We actually try to source product within the market. We don't go directly to Alibaba. For example, we are going to launch in US market, then first we go with those distributors already sitting in the US market, those who have non-branded product, the same product. If we found that supplier in the US market, then we ordered like 40 to 50 units from them. Otherwise, we go with Alibaba.
So you're ordering it from the people actually selling it on Amazon. Is that
No, no,
right?
no. So no. So basically, there are like suppliers in US in every marketplace who got products, but those products are non-branded.
Okay.
Those
Following
products
it.
are basically generic products.
Gotcha. Okay, understood.
How are you finding those suppliers? I'm curious.
It is a like a tough job, but we find those suppliers through Google, basically.
Okay. And obviously the per unit cost is higher than it would be if
Yes,
you're
yes, yes.
but the whole point is to validate the product
The
first.
whole point is to if you source from China, that includes a lot of time, and lot of time is wasted, and there is no like guarantee that that product will run. And the whole point is to save time and save investment.
Got
Makes
it.
sense. I might have to actually test that out.
I know, right? It's quicker.
Okay.
So it is called rapid launch.
Rapid launch. Okay.
And what's the time frame on that? Like 4 weeks? Takes like a month, maybe?
It depends upon. For example, I started looking for the product, and after day after tomorrow, I found the supplier and done everything. Then I can launch that product within a week or two.
Nice.
Very good. All right. Let's talk about conversions, detail page, how to make improvements. You got a new client coming in to you. They've got existing products, they've got their listings. They're not converting the way they want them to. What are you looking at? What adjustments are you trying to make their detail page really stand out and convert better?
So basically, first of all, we really have to understand this, that it's not the one thing that makes a difference. Like it's the combinations of multiple forces, right? So there is a like quote I just reading it lately, that great strategies can't save a poor listing. Okay, so first of all, we offered them a free audit, free throughout it is a free audit of the campaigns and the store and listing audits. And in that audit, we basically first check the aspects which are the first engagement of the listing with of your listing with the buyer, which is your title, price, uh, ratings, and main image. So basically, first of all, the title is the plays most important role in the SEO, and as well as giving an idea to buyers what your product really is before they even click on your listing. So we check all those stuff uh, before going to the detail page and moving forward to the bullet points and the other stuff. So yes, we do our in-depth audit, and uh, with from the title moving forward to the price. Price is quite a debatable topic, but most common questions of all, like most clients of us, they ask this question, that will my product sell if I got higher price than my competitor? Well, there's answers. There are two answers to this: yes and no. So yes, in a situation where you got a product that is providing more value than your competitor, and you somehow able to spot the difference in your main image and title between your product and your competitor, then it can work. And the while but on the other hand, if your product is like the same as your buyer product is, and if you are selling at higher price than your competitor, then it is not going to work. He or she can grab your cells.
Yeah.
Got it. And how long is that when you do that research? How long does it take you to do that product research or that competitive research? Is it a month? Is it a couple weeks? What's the product research look like for the competitor?
So basically, can you say that again?
Yeah, how long does it take you to do competitor research before you know like what title you need to go after and what price you need to go after?
Yes, so basically it doesn't take that long. We have to do the complete market and competitor research to like get that exact price we are going to do. It can take like 1 to 2 days to do that complete market and the competitor research.
And then when you're so now you've figured out, your target price. You've sort of figured out the any adjustments to the title or the main image that you're looking to do to highlight the differentiators or why this product deserves to be priced more, or whatever your goal is. When you implement changes, are you doing them all at the same time, or are you testing things out? Do you change the main image and then wait for a little while before you change anything else to see if that makes an impact and then move to the title, or are you doing a full refresh on that listing all at one time?
No, no, we don't do that all at one time. So basically, for the main image, we try to do A/B testing. If that cell is brand register, we try to do the A/B testing. But if that cell is not brand registered, we go right away change the image. And if we see that our CTR is increasing, then well, we don't have to change the title if the for that reasons. But if we got no results, then we again change the title and check the other matrices. If they are giving us the positive sign, then we move forward.
Makes sense. And then, so the whole point of this is to give the customer a better experience when they land on the detail page. That should improve conversions, obviously, if they're having a better experience on there. But when you talk about customer experience, it's seems arbitrary. You're on a web page and you're just looking for products to buy, and you're going. But what are the things that you're adjusting that really have an impact on that experience for that customer?
So basically, I have seen a lot of listings and I have done a lot of audits. And the most common mistake was that those listings were not designed for the buyers, for the audience. Those were designed, you can say hardly 70% for the algorithm, the keyword stuffing, and large mountains of the text in the bullet points in the description. But those listings were not designed to for the buyers. So we have to understand that we have to keep everything short and sweet.
Mm-hmm.
We have to keep everything short and sweet. And for the bullet points, our rule of thumb is to not exceed 150 to 170 characters.
Okay. And that's
And moving,
for the
yes, yes,
experience. That's so it's easier for the customer to read and
yes,
get
yes.
through.
So
And
it easier for the buyers to like absorb that content.
so there's an art form to that, because you do want to make a listing for the algorithm to pick it up. You want to make sure your main keywords are in there. You can use a tool like Helium 10 or Jungle
That's right.
Scout or Zonguru
Yes,
or
yes,
any of those tools that are out there, and they're just gonna, unload, all these keywords that you need to put into your listing. So writing the title and the bullets and the description in a way that's readable, easy to read, good customer experience, but also get all those words that are necessary in
that's
there.
us. That you have to be very selective with your keywords. You have
Mhm.
to put those like highly relevant keywords in your title, which have like high search volume. Then you have to come into your bullet points. You have to put their highly relevant keywords, but not those keywords which are already in title. You can repeat them like one time in the bullet points, but not like repetitive. You don't have to repeat that second or third time.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
you
So
have to be very, yes, yes, you have to be very selective about the keywords.
you're talking about, making more compact bullet points so that
That's right.
you're not using all the character spaces, which, there's people out there that talk about using all of the character spaces to make sure that you have
That's
all those keywords in there.
that's right.
Do you apply
But
the same strategy to the title? Are your titles shorter, more to the point, or are they long? Well, how does that look?
Yes, it basically depends upon the product. Like we we test that initially, that which title works best for, right? So for on the Amazon detail page on the search terms, there is only like 50 to 70 character which is been shown to the uh, buyers landing on the search results, right?
Mhm.
So basically, yes, the length of the title, I think it doesn't matter, and we try to put as much information and keywords we can do by not hurting that like phrases and lines. We make it look natural.
Okay. And then anything else that you want to be indexed for or searched for, are you putting those in the back end search terms?
Yes, yes. So basically, in the backend search terms, uh, we have to understand that backend search terms are not the characters. It's the bytes. We have to it's the space for 200 bytes. We have to like we have to put those keywords there which are not in the bullet points, title, and the description or EBC content. So we have to cover every keyword which is left in the backend search terms.
And then moving forward, so you've got a client, you've gone through this process, you've updated their listings for all the benefits that you're talking about right now. How long do you let that run before you start tweaking again, or are you constantly testing new, rearranging the bullet points or rearranging images, or how often are you testing new things to see if you can continuously improve the conversion?
So basically, Amazon and every online selling platform is all about testing. Okay, you test and you got the results. If those results are not positive, then you gain a test with the different things. And yes, like we see our content changes we have done for 1 to 2 weeks and see what are the positive results and if there is any negative impact, and we then do changes accordingly.
Okay, can we talk about PPC a little bit?
Yeah,
Is that
sure.
okay? I know you do this. I'm interested to hear your structures for how you're setting up and launching campaigns for your clients for their products. So obviously you're focusing on making sure the listing converts first, make sure it's all up to par before that you're launching the campaigns. But what's your typical like campaign structure when you're running ads for your clients?
So basically, we don't go like rush PPC at the start. Like it is initial launch, and we don't go with a big budget and a lot of campaigns initially. So first of all, we go with the automatic campaigns, and I like to like separate all the automatic campaigns aspect. Like we separate substitute automatic campaigns, product types automatic campaigns, and all those complements, and we separate all those because I like to run all those campaigns separately and giving them their budgets and seeing which is working best for this seller, this product, and then continuing that part of the automatic campaign. And yes, we run exact campaigns from the relevancy sheets we build to get the highly relevant keywords, and we like build a list of keywords that are 10,000 in search volume, and then we separate all those keywords in different campaigns and to and basically it is to show your product on the highly relevant keywords that your product has.
So you're taking the auto campaign and separating those four sections out into their
Yes,
own auto campaign. And then each one of those gets their own budget. What
yes,
do you
yes.
find with that? What's the purpose with that? Why is that such a good strategy?
So basically, it is to, for example, for some products, substitute works best, and for some product, keyword targeting work best, and for some loose match works best. So basically, it is to check which one is going to work best for this product. And one of the best method is to separate all those campaigns and give them their own budgets and test them initially.
Do you pause those other three that don't perform,
Yes,
or do
yes,
you?
yes,
Okay,
yes. Yes, we
Got it.
pass them.
And then you're out of that data set from those 4 auto campaigns, you're taking the converting or highly converting terms out, you're making them exact matches, and then separating those out based on search volume, correct?
That's right. That's right.
Okay. And it's for the same reason. It's so that you can allocate the appropriate amount of budget to each target level.
That's right.
And
So
then,
we can spend equally. Right.
yeah, makes sense. And then, how often are you adjusting the bids on all of the targets in those campaigns?
So yeah, it varies. Like for a new launch, we do it like 1 or 2 week after, and we don't like move the things more. Like we don't do the bid optimization and that stuff until we have the right data to do that. But we do check the campaigns like on 2 to 3 day basis to check whether we are like showing our ads on like super irrelevant keywords or products. If we are, then we eliminate those keywords and products.
So, you're giving it that 2 week chance to run. So, the initial bids that you're setting, are they like higher than the suggested bid early on, or where are you setting those bids for them to run for 2 weeks so you can gather the data? Like higher than normal bids, lower than normal. Where are you setting those at?
Yes. So yes, we like go 40 to 50% higher than suggested bids initially to get as much data as we can for a new launch.
So you're really
But
early on. You're not that concerned about the ACOS
yes,
early on. You're
because
just
yes, because we know that our ACOS will touch the rooftop or even climb the 100% ACOS mark for a new launch. But for the already running campaigns, we already have data for that campaigns, and we can do the adjustment with the bids to get effective sales, optimize like good ACOS with that. But with new campaigns, we don't have that much data to play around.
makes sense. So you stair step this. If you've got a new client coming to you, are you launching campaigns right away, even while you're working on the listing, or are you making sure the listing is ideal before you start running PPC?
What do you mean by the ideal? It is about the content or it
Yeah,
is
like
about the
are you
reviews?
no, just everything. Are you making sure like we can leave reviews out? I mean, that obviously
Yes, yes.
you got to run ads to drive traffic, but are you running ads right away and then starting to test the main image and the title and all of that, or are you trying to clean that up, the title and the images, before you
No, no, no.
go more
Yes.
aggressive
So
at
we start running the ads from the day one. Once we have our content and our images ready. So basically, when we have no traffic on the Amazon listing, how we gonna test our images and our content, right?
Yeah.
So yes, yes. So we start the campaigning from the first day.
Makes sense. All right. Let's go one more question here, because this is a question we get all the time. We talk to people that are coming to Solozo to manage their advertising, and their question always is I want a very low ACOS. That's what they want. Very low ACOS. Should that be somebody's goal, to get a low ACOS and have that just be their goal?
I don't think so. That can work. Like focusing just on low ACOS is the wrong goal. As an example, if our only goal is to decrease our ACOS, we could just like focus on our highly relevant branded keyword terms while dramatically lowering our bids. So I see a lot of like images post on LinkedIn and other groups that we have achieved this much record ACOS, like 3% or 6%. And I think those are like mostly valid for high ticket items, but for the items that ranges from 15 to $30 selling price, I think it is like limiting your Amazon selling potential. Like we are to achieve those type of ACOS, we are like limiting our bids, we are limiting a lot of chunk of sales we could achieve from our competitors. We are limiting our product to get new keywords in, to discover new keywords. And I don't think so that should be our goal in 2022 specifically.
Yeah. Well, we completely agree. We have that conversation with clients a lot. It's, and they're not, it's a lot of times they're not factoring in the impact on their organic sales. You can be
Yes,
pretty
sir.
aggressive with advertising and get a lot of organic sales.
Yes, sir. So basically, ad sales and ACOS targets are positively like correlated with each other. If we can accept a higher ACOS, we can bid higher, which will drive more impression in results, which will drive more clicks and sales also.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Well, let everybody know. Talk about AMZ Sellers right now. That's your company. Talk about the services you offer, and let everyone know listening how can they get in touch with you if they want to work with you.
So yes, basically, we offer services for Amazon campaigns, which include display ads, video ads, sponsored products, and as well as we help Amazon sellers drive traffic from external sources as well. And apart from that, we also help Amazon sellers with launch strategic planning, which includes the business revival planning, business like new launch plannings, and also the listing optimization stuff. And yes, you guys can contact us through our website, which I think shall also have given link in the description, through our LinkedIn platform, and as well as from our Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, we will have all those in the description for everyone to see. And the website is amzsellers.com. That's sellers with a C, so CELLARS, so amzsellers.com. You can go there, check them out. I've got their website pulled up here, so there's a little button for a free consultation. People can click on that, get a free consultation with Sultan and his team. We appreciate you coming on, man. Thanks so much for joining us and giving your insights.
Thank you guys for having me. It was a pleasure talking with you guys.
We'll be in touch with you, and we'll stay up to date on what you're doing and any new tactics and strategies that you're employing. We'd always love to hear them. So we'll chat again and see what's
sure. I'll be there for you guys.
Perfect. Well, it's like 2 a.m. now in Pakistan where you are.
It's almost
time to go to bed.
You are working late, sharing good information late in the night. So that's impressive to say the least. I would not be up at 2 a.m. I don't think.
Actually, I think I got an email from the client that we have meeting around 3 a.m. So I have to be.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. He works around the clock for you. So check him out, amzsellers.com. Sultan, thanks so much for joining us. We'll get you back on soon. Everyone who's listening, if you like content like this and you want to learn tips, tactics, strategies for selling on Amazon from all over the world, make sure you're subscribing to this podcast. You can also see the live streams on Solozo's social platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. They're all there. So make sure you subscribe to those as well. Additionally, if you are interested in utilizing Solozo, you can go to solozo.com. You can book a demo, talk with Chris or myself. Obviously, we like talking about Amazon. So we'll talk with you about any issues that you're having with your business. Solozo.com, go there and you can book a demo with us. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and thanks for joining us, Sultan. We'll see everybody next time. Have a good one.